Guys, it's been a while, isn't it? I'm so sorry I haven't been to the gate much, but so many of you said to me happy birthday. Thank you so much. I was actually in hospital, not for me. It's a friend client of mine who is an elderly woman. She's a Spanish, but her English is not very good. And she has Crohn's disease, and I used to have when I was young ulcerative colitis. So I really identify with that. It's a really nasty illness. If you don't know that you're perfect and it is just something that is not real, isn't it? Um, and she really puts the faith in me, and she was going to have a major surgery and parts of the intestines being removed. So I went on board to the hospital and I recorded her big time. I was there 3 days non-stop. And I had such a massive battle from the doctors and all the family. Like I was the evil one for refusing to tell her that she should have surgery, and then everything turned around after 3 days. The symptoms of her being sick and going to a toilet and bleeding stopped, and now she doesn't need the surgery, so the family is beginning to be a little bit more on my side. But I really honestly had it, but she was my friend. I couldn't care less about people around going against me. The main thing for me was to treat her, so it's been a success. And I'm hoping that soon she will be off medication, but it's going to be a long treatment because the people around her are not the best influences, and that's usually what happens with families. And when we want to get there, family are the biggest barriers of all of us. But anyway, I'm here to talk about the World Cup, and we see the World Cup as an entertaining thing, isn't it? If you are from Uruguay, you want Uruguay to win. If you are from Belgium, you want Belgium to win, isn't it? Obviously, I would love Spain to win again. But for me, if you can see how people get emotional, they cry, little young boys that watching the match, they start crying, how much they paint their faces. There is something from the unconscious level going on. Obviously, the ones we couldn't take it so personally, and there is something major going on. Remember that as within, so without. There is a game of life, a cosmic game of life that we are playing from the unconscious level, unless you're enlightened and you know what's happening. And this is was years back that it was revealed to me that each country has got a flag, obviously, and each flag, I think it was in Wikipedia, I don't know, but it's represented by dots, and depends on where the dots are, you are magnetized towards the matrix or towards the source. It's like a game of chess. So let's say that the white pieces of the game of chess are connected to the source, and the black ones are connected to the matrix. So the football is exactly the same. One team is connected to the source, the other one to the matrix. And what we want this year, for me, what I'm trying to do is raise the frequency of I've been at it constantly. I've done so much record of the whole humankind. So the World Cup, the country that wins, is one of the white pieces, yeah? So let's see what happens. If unconsciously we are connecting more and more towards the source, then the World Cup will reflect that, because the World Cup is the symbolism of the cup of life and the cup of eternal life, and the Matrix want to win that because they want to eternally control the human race. It's a big thing, guys. So I'm not missing any match. I'm not watching all of that. I do not have the time. I blame you, all of you, because so many of you have been contacted me. Some of you have come on board on treatments, have been doing super conscious readings. This is the time I get the visits near Christmas, and I believe it's because it's Christmas and you're treating yourself. This is your Christmas present, isn't it, for you? And that is really good, guys. This is what you need to do. You need to go for the help to be able to awaken. As I said, whoever thinks that you can awaken on your own, you're completely deceived by the shadows. That it cannot happen. You need the spiritual help because it's a very big thing. So I'm hoping that the World Cup this year will be a country that is connected to the source, and then we can celebrate, because that means it's going to be a shift of the human consciousness rising up, and that is really, really good news. I do believe that next year, 2023, is going to be a magnificent, magnificent, magnificent year. I don't want to do any long videos. I want to do the other one on science. So I'm back on the gate, guys. Even if I'm busy, it was just the fact that I had to be in hospital and I couldn't do anything. I was messaging persons in hospital, but the messages from hospital were not going through. Well, it's been chaotic the past few days. And I'm still visiting her till she's out of hospital, because she's not just a client. All my clients are my friends, and I'm there for them. So, guys, it's important that you give your energy to the World Cup, and it's like me. You don't say, like my country. We just say let the country at the source chooses this year to play the game of life and awaken the human race. Win. Let that team win, whoever it is. My husband knows, but his bagger is not telling me. He said to me it's going to be somebody that we're not going to expect. Let's see what happens, shall we? Yesterday I was watching Spain and I got well Garambi because till the last minute we didn't know if he was going through. As I think Costa Rica was playing another. I forgot who they're playing, and it depends who won or who how many points Spain was gonna go through, and then Japan scores 2 goals and beat Spain. I thought, how can Japan beat Spain? But they were actually really good, and you have to give credit to them. So let's see what the next matches bring. I shall be there with all my energy, making sure that we won this game of chess, and that we regain control of the human race. Is important, isn't it? Well, guys, I hope you keep watching the tutorials on science. Are going to be coming frequently, hopefully every week, and that you keep coming to the gate and invite others, and let's do this together, shall we? We are all family. Remember, we are not separate. We are all one. And for me, somebody coming to the gate is another brother and sister that can integrate and become whole. Anyway, guys, till next video. Goodbye.